Good morning, dear students. In the last class, we discussed about the motion chapter and also we completed that chapter. So now here we have the exercise problems or the question and answers. You can call it as question and answers, but here we have more problems only. Okay, now here the first question is: an athlete completes one round of a circular track of diameter 200 meters in 40 seconds. So what is the distance covered and the displacement at the end of 2 minutes? So here athletes complete one round of circular track. So circular track, will take the shapes and will show you. So circular track is nothing but circle. Okay, if this is a circle, if this is a circle, see here. So this is the diameter. Okay, so what they're telling, so the athlete complete one round of a circular track of a diameter 200 meter. So the diameter of this is 200 meter. Okay, so the diameter of this is 200 meter. This is the diameter, so this is 200 meters. So he completes one round diameter in 200 meter diameter in 40 seconds. What is the distance covered in the 2 minutes 20 seconds? So first they given time, so write the time what they given. So if the diameter is 200, so they give a diameter is equals to 200 meter. So then what is radius? Radius is nothing but 100 meters, right? Why? Because d by 2. So um, so how many seconds we have now? So here 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So if we convert that to seconds, so 2 minutes in the sense it is nothing but 60 plus 60, that is 120 seconds. So 2 minutes in the sense 120 plus 20, 120 plus 20, that is 140 seconds. So in 40 seconds athlete completes one round. So in 140 seconds athletes will complete 140 divided by 40, that is 3.5 rounds. So we complete 3 rounds, and along with that we start from here and he ends at here. So that is he completes 3.5 rounds in 2 minutes 20 seconds. So the distance covered in 140 seconds is 2 pi r, that is 3.5 into 3.5, 2 into 2 pi r into 3.5. So that is 2 into, your pi value is 22 by 7 into radius is 100 into 3.5. We simplify that, so that distance covered in 2 minutes is 2200 and 200 meters. So at the end of the motion, the athlete will be diametrically opposite to the this opposite direction, opposite position. So therefore the displacement is nothing but diameter. So the displacement diameter is nothing but 200. So displacement is 200 and distance covered is 2200 meters. Is it clear? Next question: Joseph jogs from one end one end one from one end A to other end B of a straight line 300 meters. So here we have a Joseph have a 300 meters straight line. Okay, so what happened? So here Joseph is at this end, so here and this is B, point B, position B. So Joseph jogs from A to B. From A to B he jogs. So the distance between the distance covered, so A to B is nothing but this, from here to here. From here to here it is 300 meter. From A to B it is 300 meter. So what is the question? So Joseph jogs from A point end one end A to other end B of a straight line 300 meter in a road in 2 minutes 50 seconds, and then return around the jogs of 100 meter back to the point C. So from B he come to the point C again. So here this 100 meter he come backs. So 100 meter he come backs. What is the Joseph average speed and velocity in jogging from A to B and from A to C? So first you write what and all they given. So for the motion A to B, the distance covered is 300 meter and displacement also 300 meter, and time taken is 150 seconds. So how it is 150 seconds? So here 250 seconds. Okay, so that is 250 seconds. So that is 120 plus 50, actually it is 170. Okay, it is 150 seconds. Okay, so then average speed, the total distance traveled by total time taken. So we know that speed, I think you remember about the speed formula. Speed is equal to total distance by total time taken, that is 300 meters divided by 150. So 300 by 150 is nothing but 2 meter per second. So average velocity is nothing but net displacement divided by time. So this 300 divided by 150, even the displacement is also same. So from A to C. So now second question is from A to C, how much is traveled? So distance covered is 300 from A to B travel. From that it will come to C. So that is 100, 300 plus 100, that is 400 meter. Okay. Displacement is AB minus AC. So that is 200 meter. So time taken is 2.5 plus 1 minute, that is 3.5 minute. Okay. So which is equals to 210 seconds. Okay, so the average speed is equal to total distance covered divided by total time taken. So that is 400 divided by 210, which is equals to 1.9 meter per second. So next, average velocity is nothing but displacement divided by time taken, or net displacement by time taken. So displacement is 200, 200 divided by 210, which is equals to 0.95 meter per second, is approximately equal to 1 meter per second. Is it clear? So next, so Abdul, while driving to school, computes the average speed for his trip to be 20 km per hour. On his return trip along the same route, there is a less traffic and average speed is 40 km per hour. So what is the average speed of the Abdul's trip? So let the one side distance is x. We don't know what is the distance he traveled. We need to find that. So let it be x. So the time taken for a forward trip of 20 km per hour is equals to distance divided by speed. So what is distance? X. So how we come to know this distance by speed? So it is very simple. So we know that um, speed is equals to distance by time taken. So if we cross multiply this, time is equals to distance by speed. The same thing they did here. Okay, that is distance by speed. So that is 20 x by 20 per hour, x by 20 hour. So time taken to return trip at the speed of 30 km per hour is x is equal to 30 x by 30. So the total time taken is, so total time taken for the whole trip is x plus 20 plus x plus 30. So if we simplify this, so if we simplify, you can take the LCM and you can simplify. If you simplify that, you will get 3x plus 2x divided by 60. So therefore 3x plus 2x is 5x by 60. So therefore therefore the total distance covered is 2x kilometers. So average speed, we know average speed is, the speed is nothing but, the formula to find speed is total distance by total time taken. So that is total distance is 2x, 2x divided by time taken is what is it, 5x plus 60. So that is, if we simplify this, so 2x divided by 5x by 60. So here 2x divided by 1 into 60 divided by 5. So cross multiply, when the division changes to cross multiply when when it is in a fractions. So 5 ones are 5, so 5 12s are, and here also what is that, x is there, x and x get cancelled. So 12 into 2 is 24 kilometer per hour. Is it clear? So next, a motorboat a motorboat start from rest. It starts from rest on a lake, accelerate in a straight line at a constant rate at 3 meter per second square. So they give a acceleration for time for 8 seconds. How far does boat travel during this time? So what we need to do, so they give initial velocity. What is initial velocity? U is nothing but initial velocity. So what is the initial velocity of this boat? Initial velocity is 0 meter per second. Why it is 0 meter per second? Because the motor boat is at rest. If it at rest, so it is not moving. So what is the speed, or what is our acceleration? So acceleration is nothing but rate of change of velocity, right? So there is no change in velocity only. So why? Because it is in the rest, so there is no movement. If there is no movement, so therefore obviously that initial velocity is 0. So therefore initial velocity is 0 meter per second. So next, acceleration they given. So how to find whether it's acceleration or not? See here, they gave a meter per second square. Whenever they give meter per second square as a unit, it is nothing but acceleration. Okay, so and also they here also they mention, in some problems they will not mention, they'll give that directly this number 3 meter per second square. So then you need to identify that whether what it is a acceleration or any other quantity. So it is nothing but acceleration. So acceleration is equal to 3 meter per second square, and they gave a time is in seconds they given. So in the seconds is nothing but time is equal to 8 seconds. So now what you need to find, how far does it travel? How far is nothing but distance. S is equals to what? So you may remember in the in that formula, in that formula I gave that. So the distance formula, so S is equals to ut plus half at square, ut plus half at square. So this is a formula to find a distance. This is there in your textbook, and also I in the last video I discussed. So just check into that once, that video. So S is equal to ut plus half at square. So S is equal to u value is 0, t value is 8, substitute, plus half into 3 into 8 square. So therefore 0 into 8 0, plus half into 3 into 8 square. So that is 8 square is 64. 64 into 3, 64 into 3 divided by 2, so I'll get 96. So 96 meter is the distance traveled by this motor boat from initial position to final position. Okay, I hope all of you understood. So next, in a driver of a car travels at 52 km per hour, applies a brake and accelerates uniformly in the opposite direction. The car stops in 5 seconds. Another driver going in a 3 km per hour in another car applies a brake slowly and stops in 10 seconds. So how, on the same graph paper, plot the speed versus time graph for the two cars, which of the two cars traveled further after the brakes were applied. In the following graph, AB and CD are the time graphs. So AB and CD are the time graph of the two cars whose initial speed are 52 km per hour. That is 52 km per hour in the sense when you convert this 52 km to the seconds. So 52 km per hour. When you convert to seconds, it becomes 14.4. How? In the sense we know that 52 into kilometer is nothing but 1000 meters, 1 kilometer. So divided by hour is nothing but 60. So here 0 get cancelled. So then say both the numbers. So that is 52 into 100. So 52 into 100 is nothing but 5200. So that is nothing but 5200 divided by 6. Oh sorry, what is that? 6 into, this is 3600. 3600. Okay, so here 10 get cancelled, it become 360. So divide by 360, so it is nothing but 14.4. 14.4. Why it is 3600? Because from the hours we converting to the seconds. So 1 hour which is equal to 3600 seconds, isn't? So like that. And even this also, so 34 kilometers. So here in the question they gave you 3 kilometers, so please make it as 34 kilometers. So 34 kilometers. So 34 kilometers when you convert to the seconds, it become, so 34, which is the kilometer per hour, which is equal to 34 into 1000 divided by 3600. So 0 get cancelled. Okay, so then simplify this, so I'll get 8.9 meter per second. Okay, so this is the solution, and even one more solution is there. So draw this in a graph sheets. Draw this in a graph sheets. So one more solution is there. So just and also they asked us to find which cars travel for the forest after the brakes were applied. So the solution for this will give in the next class. Okay, so now I think I hope all of you understood this. If you have any doubts, so please ask me through the message or call. So best you message me, so if I'm free I call you back. Okay, and see and copy this in your physics classwork. So copy this in your physics classwork. Mention today's date and day. So physics classwork is 200 pages book. 200 pages book. So mention today's date and day. Mention today's date and day and write this in your physics classwork. I hope all of you will do this. Okay, so then we'll see the remaining questions. I think still 5 more questions were there. We'll see the remaining questions in the next class. Okay, if you have any doubts, so please ask me through the message or the call. Okay, so then we'll see you the remaining thing in the next class. Have a nice day and do the physics test properly. Okay, all the best for your physics test and science, biology and chemistry test. Okay, and also mathematics test. Have a nice day. Bye, take care.